Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Marty Hepburn, and tonight I just finished the last page in my grid journal, so I thought that I would do a bit of a flip through. I started this in October of 2023, and I decided to try grid journaling after watching Julie Schomburg on her YouTube channel, and I was inspired to get my own book and see what I could do with it. A lot of experimenting with different media, a good bit of collage. In this case, it was illustrations and bits that I cut out of an old children's book. So that was a lot of fun. And again, sometimes it was just using colors that I don't particularly tend to use, but it's a great place for just experimenting. My 6-year-old grandson saw me working in my journal and decided that he too would like his own page. So this is one of his, and continuing on, he did another page. So it's always exciting to share art with young ones. This was an experiment with some pan pastels that I got from Golden. I'm not really familiar with them. I'd never used them before, but again, it was a fun experiment. And this was also Golden's So Flat acrylic, which is behaves a lot like acrylic gouache, very matte finish, and very incredibly vibrant colors. Blob doodling, as it were, and playing with some gold foil there. This was my my challenge to paint the same item but using different media, and I like doing challenges like that. Do something and then keep on repeating it in different ways. The Zentangle, very meditative. Enjoy that quite a bit. Here I was working with just oranges and neutral colors. That was fun. I definitely like the neurographic art. I just find that, again, just very relaxing. A lot of these you'll find that it's just a play with color and composition. Perhaps that'll develop into larger projects. And as you see, not all pages are successful, and that's okay. This is a funny story. My daughter found a little mouse, and she works at a wildlife rescue center, and this little mouse got its name Blueberry because, in fact, that was the first thing it ate when they were rehabilitating this little fella. And sometimes it's just simple play with watercolor and add something to it. This was an especially fun exercise using my Kuretake Art Nouveau watercolor set. I decided to work on a kitchen theme, and then I moved into a bedroom theme, and finally into the bathroom. The sushi one I particularly like. Circles are always a reoccurring theme in a lot of what I do. This was an exercise in just using blues, basically blues, And then I did a similar thing using oranges. Both the blues and the oranges I then moved on to a 12 by 12 wood panel in acrylics, but carrying over the same theme of a single color. My grandson was helping me out again here. I think I was traveling on this one and just had like a Costco or an Aldi's flyer that provided the collage. This one I enjoyed because from this came this, and from this I saw these two shapes, and that developed into these two. And this one here, I saw this figure here, so that was fun. And these I always enjoy doing, sort of a steampunk look. This I remember not being very happy with it and tried to cover it up with collage. I will give absolute credit to Lou Davis. You should check out her YouTube channel. That's L-O-U Davis, D-A-V-I-S. These are copies of pieces that she did. So total credit there. The rest of them were my own choices. Not really a drawer, but I decided to give it a go. I had gotten a new tool. It's a Koh-i-Noor versatile graphite pencil, and so I'm making an attempt to try to work without it a little bit more. These were the challenge here was to use some basically tissue that came off of a basket of grapefruit and some old stamps and some vintage book scraps. So setting limits like that can be an interesting exercise. Here I had gotten some collage or batik paper at an estate sale, and so I thought I would combine that with some jelly print collage and a new gold pen that I got that's really excellent. This was also an experiment with Noodler's ink. It's walnut, and I really like the way it flows and separates. It's really pretty gorgeous. Traveling at Christmas, and there we go. And using scraps of Christmas paper, so repurposing that. And here it was just a final play with watercolors, and I believe it's rose madder and Payne's gray, and I don't think you can go wrong with those choices. So thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again.